Hey guys, it's William Mike here. How you doing, Mike?
Going on, Will? How you doing?
Not much, brother. Doing good. We talking about CTR manipulation. Specifically, what we talked about was branded plus keyword, and going over that stuff with you guys today. So we're going to talk about the importance of brand plus entity when it comes to CTR manipulation and or branded traffic in general. How to utilize it. If you are not already a subscriber, make sure to subscribe below, hit the bell icon, and if you comment on this video, I'll give you my free CTR manipulation ebook and get that over to you as well. Make sure to drop in any questions you have, and we'll get your questions answered. Specifically, make your questions about branded CTR keyword related questions. Okay. Get your questions in here, and we're going to be talking about CTR manipulation and everything. So, what's up? Let's see here. What you been up to, Mike?
Nothing much, man. Just grinding away, getting ready for this new year.
Yep.
Working on self more than on SEO. Trying to get my
That's
mind
right.
right, my health right. Checking out some audio books and stuff.
Nice.
Need clarity, right? So that all
Yeah.
this SEO stuff could get your mind cluttered, especially when you have a team. As you
Yeah.
very much well know.
Yeah.
So, yep.
One of the
Just
things I
prepping.
tell people, actually told my boy Jason, I don't know if you do it, it might be good for everybody, is you take this stupid device right here, Mr. Cell Phone, and put that
Get
bitch
it
in another
away.
room.
Hmm.
And because what happens is, and I used to do this, you wake up first thing in the morning, you roll over, pick up what? Cell phone.
Yep.
And you're already letting that shit get in your head, especially if you're running an agency, bro. And then I'd have 20 different people messaging you. So now that's away from me, so I don't deal with that until I have my shower and I have my coffee and I have my breakfast and I've read. Because I've had people ask me, just like you, do audiobooks. I can't do audiobooks, so I do physical books. There's something about physical books with me. So, and I buy up a lot of books, all the time, and just literally buy them, sit them in the bookshelf until I'm ready to read them, that sort of thing. So, but constantly getting, because otherwise I go crazy. Jeff says, what are you using for audiobooks, Michael? What program are you using?
That the thing that Amazon had, Audible. I guess
Okay,
Audible.
Audible. Yeah, Audible's a good one.
There's more
Yeah.
than one. See, I'm new to this whole
Yeah, there's a lot
audio.
of different players.
Oh, okay, okay. See,
It's
I
like
didn't
I
even
have
know that.
I have a Kindle. If you ever have a Kindle or anybody has a Kindle, you're my friend, and I can lend you some books because I have tons of business books on Kindle, even though I have my physical books. Um, and the cool thing about that is you can give them to someone, they basically are lent for, like, I think 30 days. They can read them and then they unlend them, and then you take them back, and then you can relend them to whoever you want. So that's pretty
That
cool.
sounds cool.
I got that Kindle back in the day whenever I used to, Jeff, I like this, whenever I used to gamble and play poker, but because I won the money and then I take the money, go buy shit, so I wouldn't do stupid shit with the money. Um, so I saw I got that Kindle. That Kindle cost me $250. I got the really big one. Yeah. Jeff says he likes to listen to audiobooks while he goes to sleep. Yeah, that's a very good practice. One of the things I talk to people, there's a book, it's called Grow Rich While You Sleep. And that's a practice. One of the things he talks about. One of the things I told Jason too, because he's one of our mentees, I tell him, read as soon as you get up while you're having coffee, or if you don't like coffee, tea, or whatever. And then before you go to sleep, read again. Get it in your brain and wash your brain. I business books. I don't read any SEO books. There's few and far between. I have one SEO book I read, which is SEO, entity SEO, but the rest of them are business books, entrepreneur books, stuff like that. So, hey, Holly, you want to come on, Holly? Let me know. I'll send this restream over to you too. Anybody wants to join can join. So I know Holly just got back from Salt Lake City and she was doing some CTR manipulation. She was showing some of her results and stuff. That was pretty cool, pretty badass. You know, so if you want to know if CTR works, yeah, it definitely works. You got questions, drop them in on here and we'll definitely answer them, but they definitely work. Uh, yeah. What else you got going on in here?
Hey, Will, this thing
Yeah.
is not going in the group, so drop me the link. Oh, I got the link in Facebook. Never mind.
Yeah. Yep. She's built, she can't come on tonight. She's building 100 websites. She builds sites like fucking crazy. Yeah. There we go. Any of you GME pros, y'all ask me this question quite often, so I'll just repeat it for repetition purposes. But the classes from GMB Pros are uploaded once a week, you know, once every 7 days, generally speaking. It's not going to be happening every single day. I ain't got time to do it every single day. So it's once a week is whenever I upload things. So if you're wondering why the past 3 or 4 videos aren't uploaded, that's because um that's why. All right, let's see here. That's interesting why that came across, but let's see, mate. What is that about? I don't remember what that was from. So get y'all's questions in, because otherwise, you know, we'll go and go to sleep because Mike, it's late for him. But branded CTR. So when you're talking about branded CTR, I know what you mean, but what are you specifically talking about? When I say branded CTR, what are you specifically talking about, Mike?
So branded CTR. So give me a brand name, so I don't have to keep saying brand. Give me a
Brand,
brand and a city. Just make
let's
something up.
see. Let's say Paul's Havoc
All
LLC.
right. So all right, and I say HVAC, right? So same thing though.
Yep.
Paul's HVAC and then LLC. So Paul's HVAC. All right. So the keyword is in there. It might be a little tricky, but here we go. Paul's HVAC LLC, right? So you're gonna start sending Brent Lake City Plumbing branded. All right. So all right, I'll do that one. That one rolls off my tongue a little simpler. So let's say
Yep.
it's Lake City Plumbing, right? So you're gonna just do Lake City Plumbing, Lake City Plumbing phone number, Lake City Plumbing directions, Lake City Plumbing website, Lake City Plumbing contact us, Lake City Plumbing hiring, Lake City Plumbing reviews, right? All that shit is branded traffic. Anything that someone would be looking for if they were looking for a brand that was established already in Google, right?
Yep.
So, is there a way to screen share? Because I actually got a
Yeah. Yeah. Just
something
send it.
open. I was gonna do this live with y'all,
Yep.
so
Go
because I
ahead.
want y'all to see what I do. How do I share my screen? Will
Down in the very bottom, it has a little computer that shows share screen.
oh yeah, okay. Hold on 1 minute. All right, watch this, guys. Let me know when you see my screen.
Yep. We're all good.
All right, so let's say what was it? Lake City Plumbing. That would have said? Yeah, Lake City Plumbing. Is Lake City an area
Yeah.
or was that supposed to be a branded name? Okay, so let's just check it out.
Yeah. Lake City is a branded, it is an area.
I don't ever do that, so I'm not gonna do it now. All right, lakecityplumbing.com. Trying to see who's kind of a big brand without having to spend too much time. So let's just say this guy. It's a website. Sun City Center Plumbing. This doesn't work for a small local guy. I'll just show you with a big brand, but I'm gonna just try to do it small. So Sun City Center Plumbing, right? Plumbing Sun City Center. That's not him, not coming up, so not showing. So here's what I'm trying to show you. McDonald's menu. Area I'm in, breakfast hours. These are questions, right? But all this also will show up somewhat branded. Now I need to get a specific brand. So let's see. What's a Roto Rooter? If I could spell. Tampa, near me, Sarasota, Bradenton. These are all geos. Wow, maybe things have changed. This is pretty weird. Hold on a second. Give me a big brand you guys know, Will, from niches you deal with.
Big brand would be like Roto
Like a
Rooter.
brand, like yeah, that one didn't work, which is very weird. I'm trying to pull something else because McDonald's is not pulling neither. Seems like Google's showing a different result now, which is very weird.
Mm.
Give me a niche, somebody else, anything that there's a pretty decent size. It could be a local company that's doing some really good marketing.
Give me 1 second. Jackson. ABS Kids. I don't know who ABS Kids is. Another one I know is Hammond Heating and Air Conditioning, but it's a very long brand. Hammond Heating and Air Conditioning of Jacksonville.
No, this is showing more auto suggests. Wow, I don't know what's going on. Let me stop sharing my screen a minute and do this in my niche where I know what the results should look like. See, wow, I'm not sharing my screen, bro, but like with my niche, I put it in totally different results, right? It shows the brand reviews, then a location, then the brand prices, the brand, a different one of their locations, then the brand keyword, the brand customer service, a different brand that's closely related with the same kind of brand name, different geo, then the brand name claims, and then the brand name geo, right? So I can't show it, but my point is this: branded traffic is those things that you'll see. And if you spend time doing this on your own, I just did this not planned, do it in your niche against competitors you'll see what I'm talking about. It even shows pictures uh, of their brand when it's a brand or when the location pops up. So if you do this for 10, 20 different competition competitors and or the top ranking in different major geos, right? Because if it's a smaller site, it might not pull. Then you'll kind of know what are the main essential branded keywords, right? That are associated with your niche. Like with my niche is, reviews, prices, things like that. In yours it might be more menu based because it's restaurants or whatever. So back to sending branded traffic, right? You start with the brand. Lake City Plumbing, Lake City Plumbing customer service, Lake City Plumbing's website. Then you could also switch it up. How do I contact Lake City Plumbing, right? That's still considered branded traffic, at least
What
in
about
my
what
eye.
about what about something like Lake City Plumbing Affordable Services?
So that's more keyword. That's brand plus keyword. That would be
Okay.
like a next stage, right? Which also could fall under the stage of branded plus entity, right? Which is huge. Because, like, for instance, if Lake City Plumbing, right? I would stop that. I would send Lake City Plumbing pipes. And you might be like, what the hell?
No,
I'm
I
sending
understand why,
it.
because
I'm
it's
sending
an
it, bro.
entity.
I'm sending it and I'm sending it daily. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say? And every other entity that I get from all the tools that I use, sending it. And so you got branded first, right? Then branded plus keyword, which I'm in the middle of mixing it up already to more like branded, then branded plus entity, then branded plus keyword, right? And
Yeah.
the geo you add in both at the entity stage, branded stage, always, right? So you could do, branded plus geo, everything plus geo, but everything also on its own. So it's called broad and geo. You want to have broad campaigns, right? Just the branded name and those prices, reviews, contact us, stuff like that. Then you want to have branded with keywords, right? Broad, no geo. Then you have other campaigns that are keyword plus geo, right? And keep those separate, because if you don't, there's no way for you to control if you're sending any type of the right amount of traffic, and you also won't be able to distinguish what's really moving the needle. So I think I covered more than branded traffic there. Sorry, but that's
Yeah.
branded traffic. The next stage, right? You want to hit it in stages, and there is no, like, for me, exact answer as to how long you wait to do each. Test and find out, right? Don't be too much in a rush, and don't ever send too much traffic, right? Just eight, how they say, eight on the side of caution or whatever. Just be easy. Take it easy.
Yeah. I think next time we'll also talk about entities because a lot of people don't. It's like you say entity and then just bedazzles them or whatever. But entity, I think, is a really good one. We'll cover that next time. That way you can show how to find things. What's an entity? Where are entity keywords for, let's say, a roofer, a plumber, medical marijuana doctor, whatever. But I want to go over that next time. We'll definitely do that. So
Okay,
Susie
yeah,
says, "Wow, thank you, Michael."
no problem. Yeah, entities. Yeah, we should go over that, because that's so important, that like everything else we not we anything else I'm saying here talking about, it's like we said last week, right? If you don't got that grasp right now, like moving forward, like you're assed out, man. You can do
Yep.
all the CTR you want, but like if you don't know what an entity is, like what do I mean, right? When I say
Yeah.
branded plus entity. So yeah, good point.
Yep. This guy says Canadian portable structures. Canadian portable structures. I don't think that's a
I don't
Canadian
think that's a
portable.
brand. Is that? It sounds too
I'm a
keywordy anyway.
Canadian portable structures. Yeah, no, it's a portable building manufacturer in Ontario, Canada. But
Yeah. And so this is not like, if that's not a brand new business, you need to start doing CTR, because nothing else shows up. No auto suggest, nothing, right? On my end, I don't see anything. That's not good.
yeah,
Guys,
that's
and
like
don't forget, right? Here's another one we could do. Well, we'll not now I'm thinking about what we could discuss, right? Like another one we could discuss another week is like auto suggest, bro. Manipulating Google's auto suggest. Like, how you think that's done?
hmm
Leave that for another one, right?
yeah.
But people be sleeping, bro. And that's what I mean right now, right? Like, listen to what I'm saying, guys, because don't have me out here wasting my time. Take 10, 20 of your competitors, right? However many is needed. And if your niche is small, go outside, but still within the area, because they probably still dominating in your area, right? And look in Google what comes up when you put their brand in. And guess what? Don't copy and paste it in neither. Type it in letter by letter, because it changes depending on what letter you're on. So just play with it and you'll see what I mean. It really
So
gives
like
you some insight.
what he's talking about, like with keyword suggestion, when you have a strong brand. Just for an example, when you look up Rank Fortress, you got related searches, Rank Fortress schema, map ranking, GMB ranking tool, Rank Fortress Academy, Rank Fortress reviews, Rank Fortress YouTube, local rank tracker, Google Map, you know. So those things are coming up whenever you're doing a search for a brand. And that's what he's talking about. You create that by creating a strong entity, a strong brand. That's the only way you're going to get it. So tell the angry Mike to rev them up.
Like when I put when I put Rank Fortress in this Google box
Yeah,
search I'm doing, it shows
yeah,
Rank Fortress Academy, Rank Fortress plugin, right?
yeah,
Automatically just showing up.
yeah.
And I'm not even talking about the bottom of Google, right? I'm talking about the actual auto
Auto
suggest.
suggest. Yeah.
And I'm not signed into Google, which also, in case you guys don't understand this, right? Because this is like newbie 101, but it could really be a
To
culture
go
shock.
in
Like,
it.
I
Yeah.
remember when I thought I was ranking number one, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I went crazy, right? And then somebody told me, "Yo, bro, you're signed into Google." This was mad years ago, obviously, right? But you know, if you're signed into the Google account you use, even if you're even in that Chrome browser, like those are not real search results, bro. I'm just gonna let you know right now. Open up a new browser completely, you know what I mean? Or check from like a VPN or proxies or several, because your history is cached in there, even if you're using CC cleaner and stuff like that. So be
She's
careful
talking.
with that. And
She's
that's
talking
what I
about
was
the
talking
auto
about. You see
suggest
that?
like that.
Hmm.
That's an auto suggest without. That's in a incognito window, and
Now,
so
hear the power of this, guys. Imagine you type in Rank Fortress. You only knew that maybe the dude was on YouTube, right? And now you're like, look, without even doing anything, you're like, oh, he got an academy? Oh, he got a plugin, right? So if you don't see the power in that, just think about it, right? As user intent. If a user is typing in Lake City Plumbing, or let me rewind. If well, yes. So Lake City is a geographical area. I keep forgetting, so it's not a brand name. So if somebody types in Lake City Plumbing, and then the auto suggests right after that G says your company name, what do you think is gonna happen? You don't think lazy ass people are just gonna click on that, especially with Google putting it right there? Do you not use Google Auto Suggest even though you're a SEO? And keep it real and don't lie. Do you not use YouTube Auto Suggest? Leave that at that.
yeah. Let's see here. But
And
yeah, I
and
was
Holly says cell phones are also for auto suggest, right? Yeah, especially right, and mainly why? Not let me not say mainly because I'm not no expert with this, but in my opinion, one of the reasons that I'm sure, pretty sure, is why is all of those phones is signed into an account. I'm pretty sure, right? It's not like it's not signed into anything, so that account has history. Am I right or am I wrong, Holly? I'm assuming you have Gmail or Apple Cloud accounts for all of the phones inside each phone. Maybe she's not there. Yes, they are all signed in. So there you go, right? So it's like these phones are like real people, right? Like, let's rewind a minute. Let's take it real simple, guys. Have you ever looked at your settings in your Google and see how it's tracking everything you do, every search you do, like everything you do, they know, right? So when you get CTR, auto suggest, keywords, reviews, driving directions from accounts that are signed in for a long time and doing numerous actions like a real human does, the signal is stronger. It's not even that it's stronger, like the signal is real, right? It's a real cell phone device. And even if you are manipulating it with bots and proxies, this shit still works. Just not as good, not as fast. And let me let y'all know now, manipulating auto suggest is not no fast overnight shit. At least in my realm, it's not. Maybe for Holly, it is, but that takes some work, especially if you're trying to get something that's kind of worthwhile, so to speak. Buyer intent keyword is my point by that.
certain phones that go to certain regions too. Yep.
Yep, that's the right way to do it. Segment it.
Let's see what else we got going on here.
How to get rid of browser bias. You download CC Cleaner, use incognito windows. I used to really run from this, but yo, I use so many browsers now, right? Like if I really want to check something, I'm not even going in Google. Like I'm going in Firefox or Brave. Or not Brave. I'm going in Firefox, right? And then I use Brave for a lot of other stuff. And no, yeah, I will use Brave to search too, because they run through Google. Um, does Brave run through Google? Man, I don't confuse so many browsers. My point is check from different browsers and use CC Cleaner. And in Chrome, you can have multiple profiles,
Yep.
right? So, like right now, I just created a new profile to do this. There's no history in there.
That's what we do. We have separate profiles for everything. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Get them in while we're here because we're going to wrap it up pretty
So,
soon here.
branded traffic also, right? So you start doing branded traffic. You're doing your other SEO work. A month, you're a month in. You know, you're whenever amount of time in. Let me take the month away. The phone's ringing, right? Or you're getting traffic. You see analytics. You see the insights, right? You're more than likely not going to be getting branded traffic that fast, right? The business kind of, needs to be established. Unless this is a client and they've been around, but they just haven't been ranking, then, they could get very easily branded traffic. But my point is this: you watch the traffic and you don't decrease it, right? Unless you get to the point where you get natural branded traffic, right? That could replace it, which is going to take a while, right? But what you want to do is ramp up the branded traffic as you start getting phone calls, as the website starts ranking, the GMB starts ranking, right? So that you could make Google understand, oh, we're showing them love. People are looking for them more, right? Fake it till you make it, like they say. But when you get there, don't drop everything you were doing until you is actually replaced. And then remember, you don't just want to replace it, you want to keep that scale rising up, right? And I think that's something a lot of people, overlook at times. Did I just see Daryl Osborne come in here? What's up, Daryl? That boy is a ninja.
Say Daryl. Hey, Susie. Errol says great stuff. And Susie, thanks for that, Mike. All right, guys, make sure you comment below. If you comment below, then on YouTube, I'll be giving you that free CTR manipulation ebook we got. He's like laughing out loud. Hey, Mike. Yeah, totally
Oh,
great.
so since we on the branded, oh wait, let me see what Holly said. Yup, don't turn it off. LOL. I went from all red to all green to all red in a matter of 40. Yeah. You don't want to. Yeah, absolutely. Try, especially the way Holly does. So you don't want to send a bunch of traffic like that and then just turn it off. Um, I've had traffic running so long that, like, even when CTR Booster went through its downhill, and this is before Garrett bought it. You know what I mean? Um, I was like, I'm not turning this shit off. Like, whether it's completing or not completing, like, I'm not gonna turn it off because I was scared. Like, Google, I know Google's not gonna like that. Like, how you go from getting all this traffic to, like, you're not getting, or not no traffic, because I get a lot of natural traffic, but I make it look like I'm one of those big brands in my niche when I'm not. Also, by doing the brand thing that I was saying, guys, in Google, you can see sometimes what their SEO, what they're doing, right? Because there some companies auto suggest are gonna tell you a lot, a lot, and some of them are not. And then when you start seeing patterns, right, like the same reviews, contact us. Those are the natural ones. The locations are natural. If you start seeing a lot with keywords popping up, that's it's like two different auto suggests, and I can't explain it because I'm no expert. Just take a look at it, and you'll distinguish the difference and what looks natural and what looks maybe a little bit forced.
What was the name of that Havoc repair you were telling me? What was the name of the company? It's not the guy at Roto-Rooter.
Oh, somebody else mentioned it. I
Yeah,
forgot.
so here you go. Here's Roto-Rooter. This is what he was looking at from before. This is branded, if you will. Give me 1 second,
Oh,
because it's
now it's
all.
coming up. Why was yeah? Now that's so weird. Wow.
Give me 1 second. It's all spazzing on my channel here. All right, so Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter machine, Roto-Rooter near me, Roto-Rooter meeting, Roto-Rooter contact,
There it
reviews,
is.
prices, coupon, drain cleaner.
Bro, I'm so glad that you pulled that. I don't know why it didn't, why it's not pulling up on this. That's so awkward. But there it is. That's what I'm talking about.
And then when you go to Google search, and this is some of these other things, you got all this stuff in here. This is what I talk about a lot, but then you have this stuff down here too. But
And they're in the
specifically,
Philippines.
they're in the Philippines too.
Or
Yeah,
that's a company for a different rotor rooter.
no, we have them in the Philippines too, bro.
Wow.
It's a huge brand, you know.
Damn.
It's like whenever you want to look at, I'll tell you this: Roto-Rooter will break every rule they can. So you want to look at some crazy schema, go look at their schema. So all you got to do is find what's working, reverse engineer it. You know, happy holidays to you, Daryl. Try to take some downtime. This morning I woke up. I wish I had downtime, but in probably about a month after these holidays, we're going to be taking a vacation for about a month. So we have Roto-Rooter in Brazil too, so it's a huge brand.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we're taking a vacation soon. We'll still be knowing our lives, but I'll be on vacation. So no downtime for you till February yet. Basically, waiting on this visa. Once the paper comes back, then we'll be gone for a month, and we'll be going all types of places. I'll be posting pictures, but we'll still be doing our lives and stuff like that. The rest is for the dead. All right, guys, I got calls and stuff to be going on today. I got about 15 calls today, our consults, paid consultations, etc. So it's been good as always being on here with you, Mike. Yeah, that's Holly. Yep, here's one for you. Daryl says you could pollute their entity on a per neighborhood basis by passing CTR to other properties. Bigger topic.
Yeah, hell yeah. Beautiful topic. Yeah, you already know, Daryl.
Yeah, yeah, we've talked about that one.
Anyway, kind of Will gotta go, but that's the shit that be exciting me, bro. When you start doing CTR and this type of shit, like to boost proximity, like right,
Mm,
which is so hard. It's harder, right? It's not impossible, but it's a lot harder. But bro, when you could take stuff that you know damn well you're not supposed to make your phone ring in that part of town, but you make it ring, whoo!
yeah.
Very,
I still
very
tell you the
powerful.
biggest ones we've ever done like 40 miles and that 100-mile one, and it's like on 1 GMB. It's
Yeah,
insane to be able to do that shit. So but yeah,
absolutely.
and we're testing out things as well. Like right now we're doing some CTR stuff. But and Fernell's learning CTR stuff too. I call him Mr. Black Hat now because he's wanting to learn everything. So he's like, we're going to name the GMB Mr. Black Hat. I said, no, that's your nickname now, Mr. Black Hat. All right, guys, I appreciate it. And until next time, I will see you guys. Appreciate it, Mike. Make sure comment below. Get the free ebook on CTR manipulation. If you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notification. That way you're notified every time
Oh,
we come out.
so Will, real
Mm,
quick before you let them go.
yep,
So because Will has talked me into this and I have this Restream app, I'm also streaming this on my YouTube channel, which has
yep.
no content except me and Will. So if you guys want to like subscribe, check me out. If you could even find it, I don't even know if you'll be able to find it, but thank you for having me, Will.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it as always, brother. Let's see. Every gratitude, Mike and William. Appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so
Oh, and
much.
happy holidays to everybody. Enjoy your
Yeah.
family, and remember, man, life is
Stay
short.
safe.
All this
Stay
work
safe.
stuff
Yeah.
secondary, and enjoy why you work, right? And
Yeah.
remember that cherish your loved ones.
Yeah, because that's what I told my daughter and everything. You never know. People are here one day and gone the next, bro. So y'all better be grateful and thankful and stuff. It's like we just got done with that typhoon that came through. My boy Kirk that just expanded his building, completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. So all that money he was going to be putting in VAs and stuff, gone. So y'all want to help anybody out, go over to Kirk's. I mean, he didn't ask me to do this. I'm going to do it. Um, Kirk is actually a mentor or mentee of mine, right? If you really want to help someone out, let me show you this guy's page. Go over here, message him, even just tell him, say, hey, you're doing a great job. Let me pull this back in because it's flashing. Hey, you're doing a great job. Keep your head up. Even that, right? Go tell him something, but tell him whatever it is you want. Or he also has on here to donate. If you want to donate, this is what they're dealing with where he's at, bro.
Oh my God.
You want to talk about devastation and first world problems? This is the type of problems he has. He just built his office, right? Here's some more. when the typhoon came through. He just built his office, and I'll show you guys this. Not you sad sob story or nothing, but if you want to donate to somebody, donate to them. You know, this is where's he's at. You know, and his office that he just sent over to me, that he just built out, was completely flooded and mud everywhere and everything else. And he just got that, you know, taken care of and everything. I can show you guys, but if you would go over there, give him love and everything. But this is what they're dealing with. This is his brand new house, right? That came through, typhoon came through. And now if you look on this is the inside of the office he had just built, flooded, mud and water damage and everything else. And over here we ain't got nothing called insurance. So when this shit happens, guess what? You know, it's going to be coming out of quote unquote his pocket to fix everything. So, or other people helping out. So I'd encourage you to go over there and help him out, or at least give him a kind word. His name is Kirk Roldan, Kherk, Roldan, Roldan. Remember, if all you're in it is to make a bunch of money, you're not going to last long unless you're wanting to help other people. It's just my humble opinion. We're about helping other people, not just about doing shit for ourselves. So God send you blessings. Appreciate it, guys. Once again, I will see you next week. And we'll see you soon. Appreciate it, Mike. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed.
All right. Peace out, man.
Peace out, bro.
I have so many SEOs that hate me and say that I'm stealing their methods. They bitching and cry, labeling me SEO black hat. Was a nobody, now I'm at the top. Most wanted, most loved, bad business owners, and hated by most SEO opponents. You think you're an SEO god, but you're an SEO fraud. Guess I'm the SEO devil, shouting fuck the SEO guys. White hat SEO doesn't make sense, going with the goody goodies. Up in heaven dressed in white, I like black Tims, I like black hoodies. Fake SEOs up there probably have me on some real straight shit. No sleeping all day, no getting my dick licked. Hanging out with the goody two shoes, lounging in paradise, whole shit. Fuck that shit, I wanna use CTR and get some green G.